Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about how I'm very angry about developers who try to defraud their advertisers. Okay, so today I got an email from someone that I'm going to read to you. It actually makes me a bit angry and I'm a bit frustrated with it. So I'm going to read it to you and so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So it says, "Hi sir, I'm an Android developer from India. I have a question about AdMob VPN clicks. AdMob VPN click exchange is safe or not? Or please suggest me other earning method from Android apps." Okay, so I didn't know what AdMob VPN click exchange was. I did a quick Google of it just to make sure that it was what it sounds like, which is fake clicks on apps. So, you know, if you go through and just if you put an AdMob on your phone and just start clicking it all the time, thinking you're just raking in the money, you know, and just doing fake clicks that way, they're gonna shut you down, and they should, right? So apparently this is, you know, some people out there have these services that, you know, you could have VPN networks, so you have the fake clicks and you could get around the system or whatever, supposedly, right? And he's asking me whether or not it's safe. And the thing that frustrates me about it, the thing that makes me angry about it, is that I have no idea. I would never do anything like that, right? This is not a victimless crime. Is it safe? God, I hope not. I hope it gets shut down. I hope they all get shut down. I hope Google does their job, right? The thing is about, you know, a lot of people get their AdMob accounts suspended for too many clicks or excessive clicks in a development environment. Like, they don't go through and put the ad test device in there. Or, you know, like for me, I've never had my AdMob suspended, except for placement issues. Like they said, you know, you can't have it when it opens up here, that kind of stuff. It's usually really simple, right? It's just it's like an honest mistake, or I'll just go through and readjust that ad, move something over, that kind of stuff. But I've never been done for fake clicking because I never have, right? So and I've had friends who said to me like, "Oh hey, I was using your app and I was clicking on the ads for you," and I was like, "Yeah, please don't do that. You know, that's not helpful at all." And one of the things to be really careful about when you're in development is sometimes, like, you're using a test device, and like a lot of times that test device ID, it changes. Like for me, like I've got so many different test device IDs and it's all for the same phone, because when I test it again, it does it. So as soon as I see that I have a live ad on there, then I'll go through and put add test device, because, you know, because they do crack down on that. Because you think about it, this kind of thing, and the thing that bothered me the most about it was because I spend money on ads too, right? I've gone through and spent money on advertising some of my apps. I've done it through AdMob, I've done it through Facebook, I've done it through lots of other networks, trying different things. So, you know, so basically what this person is doing is like taking from me. It's not just taking from me, it's taking from app developers all over the world, or small businesses all over the world, right? So it's not a victimless crime. It's not just, you know, taking from the big faceless Google. It's taking from them and all these other people who put their hopes and dreams into, you know, I've got this app, or I've got this product, or I've got this website, and I just need to get people. If I could just get people to find it, I'll pay a few cents to get some eyes on it and everything like that. And that's who you're taking away from, right? And it made me angry. I always say that if you plan on making money from ads in your application, you need to take out some ads yourself, so you understand the whole process, right? You need to understand, you know, the impressions versus clicks, you know, the different ways people pay, the way they monetize the different areas, and just go to understand the process so you know how it goes, and you can optimize your app for that. Right? And I always hear the same thing from people when I say, "Oh, you should create some ads to see what it's like." They say, "Oh yeah, but Eric, I don't have any money for ads." And the thing is, nobody has money for ads, right? That money could always be spent on something better. Every time I've spent money on ads, it's been, you know, I really don't want to do this. I'd rather spend this on improving the product. I'd rather spend this on doing something like hiring somebody, or getting, you know, getting some new graphics, all that kind of stuff. But no, we need to get this in front of people. That's our immediate concern, so we'll spend a bit of money on ads, right? And then of course, so apparently there's services out there. I know there's people out there who are trying to fake the system all the time, and I know when you get all those clicks, so you put out an ad, you know, a lot of the clicks might be fake, and this is why I always go for the lowest bid price possible. I will go for 1 cent, and if that's too low to get any impressions, I'll go for 2 cents, and I'll go for 3 cents, right? Which is terrible, because on the other side of that, I make revenue from that, and then the RPMs keep going lower and lower and lower, but that's because your faith in the system goes down, because there are people out there who are faking the system. right? So it's like that email that I just read. What it shows me is that there's still this mentality out there that there's free money available with apps. All you have to do is be smart enough, right? And just like, dude, apps are just like everything else, just like your job, just like everything else. It's an exchange for goods or services. People are either gonna buy your product, they're gonna buy your app and they're gonna pay for the good, they're gonna pay for your product, or they're gonna pay for your service. So, what advertising is doing is that what you're doing as an app developer is you are doing something you love. You are building a product, you are getting an audience, and you're building something, getting an audience, and as you build that audience, people are paying you to send a little bit of that audience over to have a look at their product, right? The ads don't run the application runs the ads. Same as a television show. You've seen television shows which are all about ads, right? They're just completely concerned with advertisements and not about the story. Pretty soon people don't go to those because it's that way. And you see other things that are just all about the story, and they work so well and do such a good job that eventually they could charge a lot for ads because they've built that audience. So anyway, I'm angry that I got that email. Just to make the record clear for anybody else who wants to email me about how to fake the system in the future, I don't believe in it. I don't do it. And most people who watch this channel, most developers I've ever spoken to, don't do it. If you want to make money, there are better ways to do it than through AdMob. There are easier ways to make money than through that method. So anyway, that's sorry for a little bit of a rant today. Let me know what you guys think. Am I just being too sanctimonious today? Because I think I just got a little riled up. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. That's it for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.